rethinking outdoor work, and this is really important. So most people that will be impacted by the intense wet bulb temperatures are outdoor workers, and these are typically the people responsible for feeding, building, and entertaining the world. They are also the least influential and will work regardless because they have to have no choice. I was watching interviews with people on the Greek islands experiencing these terrible, terrible temperatures, and they had no choice but to keep working, and they're risking their lives by doing it. So we need to rethink hours of work to ensure that they can escape the heat, as well as plan for cooler places that they can go to when the temperatures are too high.
Now, I think I mentioned this before. Business owners are responsible, and I think in general that means employers. Business owners must be made responsible for ensuring the safety of workers in heat extremes, which is not something that happens everywhere, especially when the workers are foreign or undocumented migrants. Severe penalties should be put in place for lack of care for workers' well-being. Now, the sort of work that gets impacted are agriculture, farming, construction, transportation, especially if motorbikes are the primary vehicle, grab drivers, postmen, tourism vehicles like tuk-tuks. We've seen delivery drivers die in the US this summer. Outdoor markets, from fruit and vegetable, seafood to clothes to tourism, gardeners and outdoor domestic workers, hospitality employees with primary roles outdoors. And this includes restaurant staff, the tourism sector such as golf caddies, diving instructors, water sports, touts, and more. Emergency services workers. So really, employers and HR really need to step in at this point and relook at safety. I mean, I would include this in safety of workers who are outdoors at all times.
And I think a lot of people would be quite shocked about how the people in this community are treated right across the global south. You know, there's not a lot of respect for those sort of people. And if we want to change and bring our world back into balance, addressing that is a big part of it. So humanity is required. And, you know, these are the people who've built our world, and they're the poorest. They're in the worst conditions, and those conditions are not survivable for the extreme weather that we've got, not just the heat, floods, fires, you name it. So it's time for humanity.
Uncommon courage should be